Welcome back to what I did this week for my music business. My name is Kato of B.L.A.M.E. Society. That's Black Liberating Arts Movement and Entertainment Society, LLC. And before I jump into the material, this is your reminder that St. Louis is about 3 weeks away at this point. And that is Labor Day weekend, the 4th, the 5th, and the 6th. B.L.A.M.E. Society will be performing on the 6th. That's Sunday at about 3:40. So if you can make it out, that'd be great. It's always a lively scene. People from all over the nation will be at that wall, at the graffiti wall. And the artwork is phenomenal. Like, it's always something to do. There's vendors, there's food, there's obviously music. It's definitely something to see. So if you can make it down Labor Day weekend, definitely do that. With that being said, let's jump into it. Number one, I've been really trying to create and write. So I've been focusing on that. Damo's been on my head about getting the material ready for St. Louis. The biggest thing is going to be us doing new material. The main thing I did this week for my music business was I completed the address change on all the paperwork. I think the biggest thing I need to do now is go to Google and update it there. I keep forgetting about that one. I got to update it on Google because that one, has, people search, it pops up. So you want to make sure that's right. But yeah, so that's what I did this week. I went through and updated the addresses, completed that, checked the progress on royalties and things of that nature. I logged our set we did at Slumfest. So like if you report your set that you did, your set list to your PRO, your performance rights organization, you can be compensated for that. And Atomic was on that list, on the list of people who pay to play music. And so the PRO can now pay us, if you will, for our performance. So that was nice. So I was able to do that, which takes us to our next segment, which is Life is Love is Magic Breakdown. And today we're doing track number 8, I believe it is, on the album. And the song is called Running Yo Mouth. This is a favorite of me and Damo's. The content of the song itself is like very relatable, we believe, and could be universal. The idea is, number one, I need to remind people, because me and my wife have a really great relationship. And so when we come to write things like this, it's like I have to really just kind of like remember what it was like before we were good at communicating. Before things got better, you had to learn. And so like this could be one of those topics that come up as a young couple, a young married couple, you know what I mean? And the consequence of maybe not learning from those, those quarrels, those mistakes, and like continuing in the pattern of chaos. I think that's a good word for it. Like, it's just chaos unless you can learn how to communicate, right? Because we all have expectations and we put those expectations on our partner and vice versa. And when needs aren't met, and also the need wasn't advocated for, we get lost in that translation and this becomes toxic. And so the idea was I wrote this song with me having myself in that place mentally, just kind of like observing what that was like, recalling that, but also like the people around me, the other men in my life who were in a relationship or maybe married or whatever the case may be. Like, it was a mixture of all of that, like we're all the characters in this project. The chorus itself is, you always running your mouth, always running your mouth. Where do you get off? You always running your mouth, always running your mouth. Turn it off. Always running your mouth. You always running your mouth. I'm sick of it. Always running your mouth. Chew on this instead. This is part of the pattern, right? Like if you don't stop it, it will continue. And you can hear the repetitiveness. That's kind of like it repeating over and over again. So finally we interject. Let me talk. Let me think. Let me process. Let me breathe. Let me move. Let me see. Let it go. Let's repeat. The idea there is myself, advocating for what I need in the moment to help make us be able to communicate it. Because at this point, the way you're communicating to me is not what I want. I want to be heard, and yet you're not listening. So then we jump into the verse. You wanted me to share. Your eyes start to glare as you cut me off. How is that fair? Immediately I'm there, thinking of where they do that at. You won't let me put my voice in it. I want to make it clear. I want to lay it bare. My thoughts have been too fast to share. My back against the wall, so I say F it all. Feeling trapped. You don't want to hear me talk. Got no choice in it. Whew. You know the feeling, right? Where it's like, dude, like, let me say what I need to say too. Like, I'm letting you talk, now let me express what I need to express. But they're not willing to listen. That's why I'm the silent type. In words, no low key. I'm the violent type. The type to roll a stick, hit a bong, let it rip, burn another stick before grabbing the sticks of dynamite. First of all, I am happy how that came out. Just the rhyme scheme on that was, I really like. Homicidal before I'm suicidal. Take us both out like a date. Pedal to the floor, eyes closed. Driving off the cliff, falling to our fate. Yeah, I'm just that spiteful. Where you get to that place where you don't care now. And that's a horrible place to be. Right? But you don't really mean it, but that's just how you feel. Basically, you're hurting me. I want to hurt you. And I'm willing to do that, even though I care. I'm willing to do this because I can be that spiteful, which is horrible. Which is, oh my God. Man, I forgot how deep this stuff is. Like, man, I'm a human like you. You ever thought of that? I'm a man with pride and balls, and right or wrong with all my flaws. You can't talk to me like that. Hell no. Yeah, but really, we're hurt, right? Because it's escalating, we're escalating too. But the real thing we're saying is, yo, don't talk to me like that. Right? We're just advocating for ourselves, really. That's all it is, right? Go back to the chorus. And then when we get to the bridge, I love this bridge and I love singing it. It's the things you've been saying lately. You know, the magic words that drive me crazy. When you squeeze my heart, I want to freeze yours. This isn't war. I love you, baby. This right here is probably the way that I would want to communicate to my partner, right? To my wife. Right? It's the things you've been saying lately, right? It's the things you're saying I don't like. It hurts, right? Because I don't want to do that to you. That's really what it is, right? You know the magic words that drive me crazy. Isn't it true or is it not? Y'all know the truth. When you squeeze my heart, I want to freeze yours. This isn't war. I love you, baby, right? So you hurt me, I end up hurting you, but this isn't war. The overall feeling is I truly care and I love you. Like, I don't want to fight. I don't want to argue, which takes us into the second verse now. Girl, I don't want to fight with you. Honestly, I choose to spend my life with you. Can you see? I just want to build you up. I adore you, but it's hard to say. I hope that you feel the same. We both to blame. And what a shame if this thing don't go up because we can't communicate. And that right there is the fact. This is the true rebuttal. Like, this is how we should be able to talk to each other. Like, I don't want to argue with you. I want to love you. I don't want to fight with you. I want to spend time with you. I want to cuddle, right? I choose to spend my life with you. Right? Every day we choose to be who we be. We choose to love. Everything is a choice. And I'm choosing to commit and love and stay in this relationship with you. That's it. Nobody else. With you. That's a choice, right? That's a choice. I have free will. I can do what I want. And I choose you because of the value you add to me and what we can make together. Like, it's a no-brainer. Let me remind you, right? I love you. And that's what really matters to me because we can't communicate effectively. Yeah, that's our issue. Deeper trust. Yeah, that's essential. No respect kills our potential. We can handle anything. Look at all we've been through, girl. The issue is communication, right? Deeper trust is necessary, but it starts with communication, right? No respect will kill everything. You got to have respect. I learned a long time ago that respect is a love word. Straight up, learn it. We can handle anything. And I know that because of look how far we've come. We can do we can handle it. But it has to be true. It has to be respectful. It has to be love. It has to be communication for that to work. And that's the song, bro. Like at the end of the song, one of my favorite parts is last chorus, the multiple voices fade out. So it's just one voice standing alone and it's reiterating, let me talk, let me think, let me process, let me breathe. And that right there, I feel like was a great call because it totally sums up the feeling. Yeah, I feel like that makes sense. All the links are going to be in the video description. But if you're seeing this and you're not on YouTube, yo, catoofficial.bandcamp.com so that you can check out Cato's full catalog, especially Life is Love is Magic. Also, you can purchase a CD version of the album and I will ship it to you. Make sure you follow all the YouTube channels, the B.L.A.M.E Society channel, Cato St. Louis channel, and Damo's channel. So with that being said, if no one has told you that they love you today, just know that I do and I always will. My name is Cato of B.L.A.M.E Society. Peace, love, and prosperity.